Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. If you're an old friend, then welcome back. So I am kind of in the middle of receiving a download. I was just pulling some cards off camera, and this is what came out. And ultimately, the message that I'm getting from this is that you are being released, okay? God is forcing them to release you. Okay, by them, I mean those that have attempted to harness the energy of the universe and control the movement of the planets. And, you know, it's like God is saying if they won't let you go, then God will make them, okay, so that you can escape. And this is happening before or around this next eclipse. I'm taking this as the partial solar eclipse that is happening on March 29th of this month, which is the new moon. Which is, right now, the March equinox. I feel like it was like we're halfway there right now, okay, because it's the spring equinox, which is right about halfway in between now. This total lunar eclipse and the new moon solar eclipse, okay? The full moon total lunar eclipse and the new moon solar eclipse that we have coming up. This is important and significant in some way, okay, to the energy, all right? And I had said once before in a reading recently, it's like the universe is taking its power back. The universe is taking, because we are taking our power back. We have awakened to the astronomy, astrology, astrotheology. You know, basically we are waking up to our power, to magic, to the universe, to the fact that we are all one, connected to the source of all, the universe. And the curse is broken, okay? The curse of Yahweh is broken. This is important because Yahweh is, I'm going to say, the false God, okay? F-A-R-A, no more. It's false reality appearing real, no more, okay? It's like somehow, you know, I do believe that back in older times, they were more advanced in this astrology and magic of the universe, even more so than we are now today. Although with technology being the way that it is, I do feel like we are catching up. But at some point, okay, someone, somewhere, some group of people, maybe even, okay, figured out some deep hidden knowledge, and then they covered it up so that only they could be the ones to use it. And they have been using it to do their own bidding, right? This magic was stolen, okay? And alchemized, okay? Alchemized. Usually we talk about alchemy as far as like, you know, turning something into gold, but alchemy I'm getting here is just changing. They changed, okay? They stole the power. They stole the information as well. I believe this hidden information was stolen in some way. And a curse fell upon us where, you know, they took over reality. They took over the ability to change the planetary alignments and the energy, and we are taking it back by awakening to our own power and using it to do positive, good things, as it was always meant to be, okay? And, you know, you are a good and faithful servant, and this makes these Yahweh people, okay, angry because they're losing their power, and better days are here now. We are all escaping this false reality, okay? And it's like godly ordained. If they won't stop, then God will make them. And again, eclipse. Okay, this eclipse is important in some way. So I will. Okay, so I am going to pull some more cards on it to see if we can get a little more detail. What else can you tell us about this message? What else do we need to know about this message? $13. T. Months. Now, this could be any number of things. T could mean truth. I don't know what months is about. You know, it could be 13 months in the making. Could be happening 13 months from now. Someone could be dying in a matter of months. Someone who has the initial T. Not exactly sure how or why that fits into this message, but maybe it's a side message for somebody. The number 20. Which is today, the spring equinox, okay? B, or the number 2, second. Could be the second death, okay? Death comes in 3s. V, or number 22. V could be victory. Now we have B, T, V. The number 18. Anything else from this deck that might be useful to us in receiving this message? There's the number 4 again. I say again because if you add the number 1 and the 3, you get 4. Okay, so 4. This could be something about April. It could be in the month of April. I'm going to move on to a different deck. Let me just see. It could be any number of things, okay, for sure. But I am getting VB as in like Virginia Beach, and like VT as in like Virginia Tech. So I'm just throwing that out there. It might be significant in some way. Okay. Wait, fairy. Fairy, wait. Anything else? Sorry, this might be a bit of a longer one because it's an energy that I'm having to kind of sort through for the first time, and it's a little chaotic. It's not coming in quite clear, so I'm kind of having to sort it out and work through it, feel through it. Let me see. What about this deck? Do we have anything from this deck that might be useful in helping us to understand this message a little better? Earth magic. This has been coming out a bit lately, this feeling of like the earth magic. Also that like the earth is wanting to give a gift, okay? The earth is wanting to gift you something, okay? With planetary alignment too. It's like maybe earth is getting into alignment. Maybe we were out of alignment with the other planets as we were supposed to be. And now because we're all awakening, it is getting us as in the actual planet Earth into moving into our proper place. Anything else from this deck? By the book. observer, and a fox. Okay, so you know how I said that there was like this hidden knowledge, okay? It may be written down somewhere. There may be a book, an actual book that contains important information. If not an actual book, it could just be like a collection of ancient texts. All right. And observer, I feel like this is like astronomers, right? Of a collection of information from astronomers, okay? From observers of the universe, people who have observed over millennia the planetary alignments and the effect that it has on us and the magic. I guess I'll try this deck now. Maybe I'll do that. Priest, okay. So I am getting a little bit of like with this observer, okay. The observer and priest, it's like this almost is a religion or was a religion or is part of religion, a missing part of religion. And spirituality. This could be Pope too. Oh, we were talking about the Pope dying. So maybe something recently. I mean, I had a prediction last August about that happening soon, and that some things are going to come after that are going to be chaotic, but ultimately it's going to be, you know, for our best and highest good. So that could be something here, okay? Could be connected in some way. Avenger. Oh, that was hidden behind there. Avenger, servant, damsel. Okay, so what I am getting here is that all of this is happening right now as part of, you know, the avenging of having turned the divine feminine into servants, okay? Having devalued and devalued, demonetized, degraded, demonized even, the divine feminine, okay? This damsel made us out to be victims, okay? They turned us into victims, made us serve them. And I feel like with priest here as well, that it was meant for the feminines to have this knowledge, this by the book knowledge. I said it was stolen. I feel like it was stolen from this divine feminine energy or priesthood, a divine feminine priesthood. So like high priestesses and avenger. We're avenging this past betrayal, okay? And really it is a crime against all humanity. Okay. I kind of want to use the kipper, but I don't want to use the kipper right now. Okay, what am I going to do next? All right, I'll do the tea deck and then I'll do the double decker. Okay, what else do we need to know about this? Yeah, I know this is not your typical like tarot read. This is kind of one of those like Starseed type reads, okay? So if you're not, you know, up to speed on that stuff, or you can't open your mind to all possibilities to understanding, then this might not be the read for you. But I would appreciate if you would, you know, share it and pass it along anyways. because it could be for somebody else. Whale, great worry over nothing. Younger man, dealings with a younger man. I don't see how this fits in, but maybe it'll come around. This might be a side message for somebody. Success. Older man. May. Shark, take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. And Quill, get back to basics. Okay. So what I am getting from this is ultimately we will have worried about all of this for nothing because it's all going to work out, right? Successfully. But from this, I'm getting it's the older generation, the older masculine generation and the younger masculine generation. And the younger masculine generation is getting back to basics. Okay. So it's like the younger generation is, I feel they're coming in and they're kind of taking over, energetically from this older generation. And the younger generation is more in alignment with the feminine energy. Okay. They're less violent, less oppressive, and more about, you know, like avenging, okay, wrongdoings. They're more, I feel, protective. Okay. 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 And then I think this is the last deck that I'm going to use. And now my nose is getting itchy. Oh, okay. All right. Tell me more about this message. Help bring us truth and clarity and what we need to know. And that, I didn't like the way that came out. Okay, so this came out, okay, the Three of Swords, it came out, and then almost like they were trying to cover it up. This whole, like, pile just, like, flew out on top of it. Like, they're trying to cover it up, okay? So it's, like, covering up betrayal and heartache, okay? Yeah, and, like, intentionally causing confusion, okay? What else? To the world through magic and energy manipulation and, like, the planets and stuff, manipulating the planets. Oh, I'm telling you, man, this is spot on energy. Seven of Wands. We have learned to defend ourselves, okay? Or we are learning to defend ourselves, or we need to learn to defend ourselves to get control, because these magicians are trying to maintain control, but we already know all is well. You know what I mean? All is well in the end. It's all going to work out. We just have to make sure that we're doing our part to wake ourselves up and help wake up others. Right? Queen of Wands, to the magic. To the magic, to the power that we hold within ourselves. Witches, okay? Could also be witches. Witches and warlocks. Okay, Ten of Pentacles, but it came out in reverse, okay? So, yeah, so, and they're doing this to, I feel like it's draining, okay? Draining the world of its finances, okay? Draining the witches and warlocks of their magic, or really the unknowing witches and warlocks, okay? So the ones that are knowingly doing magic, you know, harmful Three of Swords magic, okay? And we need to learn how to defend ourselves. We need to learn how to do defensive magic to stop them from draining us of our resources, of our time, of our energy, of our earthly resources, okay, of our inheritances, whether they're financial or spiritual, of our heritage, okay, as well. There's so much being said with this one card, you know, and they're trying to take away our stability. And they have, this is the other thing, generations. They have been doing this for generations. I can't tell you how many generations, but I could try and ask Spirit how many generations. The moon, hidden, unknown, maybe as old as the moon. Okay, like that's how long this stuff has been going on. No way to know for sure. I'm just gonna put that back because I can't really tell if it's supposed to be out or not. And then there's the Ten of Pentacles in the upright. Okay, so it's like I said, it's like, don't worry, okay? It's being turned around, all right? It's going to go right side up. We're going to get it all back. All right, we're taking our power back. The universe is making sure that we get our power back. The earth is waking up and giving us back our power and getting into alignment like it's supposed to be. We're going to take back our financial systems, our homes, our families, our DNA, our lineages, okay? Our history, all of it. Our stability. What else? Death. Death has come out again. Pluto. Pluto may be important here. I'm going to say that it is because I was drawn earlier and am being drawn again to this note that I have on my astrological stuff, right? That's been going on. Pluto journey in Capricorn ended November 19th, 2024, entered Aquarius for the next 20 years. It was in Pluto for like 20 years, and now it's going to be in Aquarius for like 20 years. Okay, and that is significant because it's healing, all right? It's like healing from death, healing from endings, okay? Healing from maybe even like murder, like attempts to put an end, right, to us, in whether it's been an actual end to lives, or an end to abundance, an end to knowledge, authority, magic, all of it, okay? And also, okay, transformation. Transformation is here. Also, I'm getting, we've been getting a lot of evolution, all right? So this is a time and a period of transformation and evolution. Nine of Wands. It's like I'm getting to an end to having to do it all on our own, right? Those of us who have felt like we have been, like, we're weary warriors because we've been having to do so much on our own. And it's like, I feel like there's an end to that. There's a reprieve, you know, we're going to be getting some help. It's the feeling that I'm getting, especially because it's coming under the Seven of Wands and the King of Wands. All right. So it's like there is a leader. There is a leader. Okay. Following the leader, the leader, the leader. Queen of Pentacles. It could be this leader is a feminine. Okay. All right. The Sun, who is going to bring joy and happiness. Okay. Yeah, it's like once the divine feminine takes back power from the not so divine masculines, okay, It's like it's going to be sunshine and rainbows, right? And there's that Ace of Pentacles too. So it's like, I feel like the gift, a gift. We're being given a gift, the gift of the sun. But I feel like we've got the moon out here and death with Pluto. And we've got other major arcana too. We've got this Saturn and Mercury. Okay. I feel like this is saying it's like we're being gifted back the planets. And all is well. All is well, and that is the gift, right? What else? Four of Swords, right? Peace, harmony, happiness, rest, rejuvenation, recuperation. I am getting a bit of that Aquarius, you know, like healing energy from this, right? Okay. It's like, and it's coming right next to the Nine of Wands. So it's like, we can finally rest. And we don't have to die to get it. Like, we can actually have peace, love, harmony, heaven on earth. It's not just something that happens after you die. Okay? Knight of Wands, it's like inspired action of Page of Cups and Page of Wands of future generations to be limitless, free, and also like loving and kind, and to dream and not limit yourselves or others. Okay? It's like a better, brighter future, right? Okay? Seven of Swords, this is what they tried to steal from us. Well, among many other things. So many. The Hanged Man. All right, they've been caught, or they've surrendered because they've been caught, okay, energetically. So we might start to see this playing out in reality on the world stage here coming up soon. And it may begin with the death of the Pope. I'm just going to say that because that's kind of what I'm getting here. Okay. And it also could be anytime, basically, I feel like between like now and April. So anything else? Page of Swords. We could be getting a new covenant, okay? It's like we have the Old Testament and the New Testament of the Bible, right? It's basically the Old Covenant and the New Covenant that we've made with God, right? It's like an agreement that we have come to with God. It's almost too like some kind of like treaty, okay? Some kind of treaty that, I don't know, that the light and the dark have come to in some way, all right? As far as like magic is concerned, and the energy and the etheric world that we're talking about here. So this could be Page of Swords, a new covenant. A new covenant. Tell me about the Page of Swords. Ace of Wands. Could be like magic, all right? Seven of Pentacles, how we use magic. Nine of Pentacles, independently. Ace of Swords, truth, breakthrough, clarity, yes. And Page of Wands for freedom. So using magic for good and not evil, basically, okay? And the power is being given back to all of us, right? The information is being released. Disclosure, okay, okay, that's important here as well, I feel. So I think that we're going to have, I think that there's going to be a a passing away of the Pope, and from that will come some truth and clarity about the spiritual realm, about magic, about how the divine feminine has been erased, suppressed, hidden, you know, turned into servants, you know what I mean? All that stuff, okay? So I feel like a lot of that is going to come out. It's going to cause a mass awakening, okay? For those who don't already know, right? Okay? It might be a hard time for some people to wrap their heads around. And that's part of what, you know, we're here, those who are already awakened are here to do, is to help get them, you know, help move them into the new reality, the new world, the new earth, okay, whatever you want to call it. This is all just the feeling that I'm getting and the best words that I can use to try to describe it in order to relay the message to you. All right. Anything else? Final thoughts? 10 of Cups. It's heaven. It's happiness. It's, you know, all is well. Everything's going to be good. Everything is good. Everything worked out. Okay. And it is working out. It's going to be, you know, fulfillment as well. I feel like there's a prophecy, maybe, that's being fulfilled in all of this as well. Okay. Dream come true. Everybody's gonna be able to fulfill their wishes. Okay. Everybody's gonna be given an opportunity, right? We're not gonna be holding people back anymore. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're just getting like the same messages too. It's like Page of Swords, Five of Swords. Again, it's like a contract after war, like a treaty. Okay, so yeah, something like that. All right. I hope that this has helped you in some way, shape, or form. I hope, if nothing else, it has entertained you for a few moments in time. And I hope that if you haven't already, you will like, share, and subscribe to the video and or the channel as a whole. Okay, bye.